Okay, could each of you pick one of these 4 tasks to speak on, and then I'll call on you one at a time. Okay, so Ricardo, which of those topics would you choose to speak on?
Good or bad civic projects.
I'm just saying from the first prompt, just to warm up, just to review and get us.
Let's speak. Okay, should the parents be strict or not?
Okay, so if you were here last week and you noticed that we covered this last week, yes, this is just again to get us started as we work towards the more difficult tasks today. But rather than start from just absolute go on hard topics, I want to start with a brief repetition of those simple topics. So on the test, you'll have 15 seconds to prepare your thoughts and then 45 seconds to speak. So please begin preparing now. Okay, and that's 15 seconds. That's not a long time, but you'll learn just how much and how little you can write in 15 seconds. So now...
You have that clock, Craig, during the test? Because last time we were using the clock.
Yes. I was displaying a clock on my screen. But you can display the clock on your screen, or certainly, in class to time yourself. You can look at your cell phone or your watch or your computer clock, anything that has a second hand.
Okay.
So please begin speaking now.
Okay. I think parents should be strict because it helps the development of the children, giving them discipline and putting them on a constant learning process during their development.
Okay, well, that one you made at least one, if not 2, strong points. However, you didn't give any development of those ideas. And so ideally, you would mention specific examples of how it's good or bad for their development. You can say, for example, this or that or the other. And that's why you may only discuss 2 topics, because in 45 seconds you can only say so much. But you do need to go into more detail than you did in that example. Just give specific examples. They really love to hear specific, detailed examples for each of those 2. And so when you limit it to 2, you clearly could give one detailed example for each of your points, right?
Yes. I think I mixed up a little bit and I didn't concretize the idea.
What's that?
I didn't finish the idea that I was starting.
Okay. Well, part of that can be trying as best you can to organize what your response is going to be in those 15 seconds. I know it's not a lot, but it can help you at least write down, the 2 main topics you want to speak on, and then maybe just a word or 2 about the examples that you'll say. So, again, everything improves with practice. Thank you. Wow, I was going to say Elena, but
Yeah, sorry about that. But
Do you have an assistant? Do you have an assistant there to help us? To help you?
she's living now at the museum, so
He's what?
I said she's just leaving right now. She's going at the museum, so
Oh, going to the museum.
to the museum. Okay,
Hmm.
so it'll be quiet.
What type of museum?
Museum of Science and Industry.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is she looking forward to it?
Yeah, she loves it. They
Oh,
have a
she's been there
very
before.
play area for kids, so
Hmm.
I'm not sure
Cool.
she'll be visiting the museum itself, but she will definitely have a great time at the place.
Well, yeah, that would be so much to see for a little child. That would be just amazing.
Yeah.
When you're a child, of course, everything is much larger than it is when you're an adult. That was actually a very, very sad feeling for me. That when I was a kid, I used to love going to the public library, and they had a children's section up on the second floor, I think, and everything was there for kids to read and study and check out the books. And I went back there once to visit when I was in high school, just to, I think I heard that the same librarian was there, and to check it out. And when I went in, it was amazing because all of the furniture and all of the bookshelves had become much